Hi, welcome to this week's episode of Information You Can Use. This week, I'm going to continue my conversation on condominiums and thought I would talk a little bit about maintenance fees. They're very confusing, and I know most people who have never lived in a condo hear maintenance fees and think to themselves, no, I don't want to have anything to do with it. But there's a lot to them and they need to be understood correctly before someone makes a decision to flat out not buy a condo because of them, but also more importantly, making the decision to buy a condo and understanding what those fees cover, because the fees are not all created equally. The one thing that is more or less consistent across the board is the rate of the fee is normally for all condominiums is based on the square footage of the unit. So first things first, the bigger the unit, the more you're going to pay. So sometimes when you hear people are paying thousands of dollars for a maintenance fee, you can almost guarantee they have a fairly good size unit, which is usually about 1,200 square feet or bigger, which for a condo is very, very big. From there, when you're looking at maintenance fees, you want to take into consideration the amenities. What is included? The more stuff that is in the building, the more the building has to maintain and take care of it. Therefore, the maintenance fees are going to be higher. So some of the big culprits are underground parking. Believe it or not, underground parking is very expensive to maintain. It's a very big open concrete space that requires heating and electricity. So those two things make it an expensive proposition. The other thing is swimming pools. Indoor and outdoor swimming pools take quite a bit to maintain, to keep warm, and to keep up to date. And then you go from there into your specialty items. Now, things like fitness rooms and party rooms and billiard rooms and libraries, they actually are pretty self-sufficient. There's not a lot of maintenance required to them. You're replacing equipment along the way, but that's normally not a huge expense. But it's different things like, do you have outdoor patios? Do you have rooftop patios? Do you have concierge services? So definitely if you have a person who is sitting in the lobby of a condo building who is acting as security or concierge, you're going to have to pay for that. And then as well as you'll see some buildings there'll be 2 or 3 buildings together and there'll be a security system before allowing them to come in. That is another item that needs to be taken care of and paid for. So those are just some things you need to keep into consideration when you're considering maintenance fees. A couple of the other ones, really big ones that play into it is, does your maintenance fee cover your heat and hydro? Those could be really expensive to pay on your own. So when they're included in your maintenance fee, yes, it does put that amount up by a couple $100, but it is a bit of a savings in the long run. So if you're thinking about making a purchase of a condo and would like more information you could use, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. My name is Lori Roberts, and I'm a full-time real estate broker in Durham region, specifically Ajax. Thanks so much and have a wonderful day.